What's up, guys? Today we're going to be having a look at the Security Breach trailer that was released with the State of Play PlayStation live stream that was streamed a few weeks ago now, I'm pretty sure. But before we get into that, I just want to do a quick few channel updates. Stuff that's going to happen with the channel, changes and that. First of them is the PFP, the profile picture, and the banner. Those ones, I know I've changed them quite a lot, the profile picture more than anything, but I will, those hopefully are what I'm going to keep for now, unless I get another idea. I quite like the one I've got now. It's, it just started out as a pink version of the Security Breach logo, and then a purple one, more simplistic, and then now this. It's pretty cool. And the next thing I want to say is about, the character as well, my little OC that I have in the bottom right. It's probably going to change in the next weeks or months. Not sure if it will. It probably will, because I have some more ideas. I've got a lot of ideas. And also I know I haven't uploaded in a month. It's just school's been annoying. And also I haven't been too well because I had my COVID jab yesterday, so I've been feeling the best about that. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the first image. So what I want to do is I want to go through my favorite freeze frames and the ones I think that could reveal the most, or the ones I just think look cool. So to start off with, it's the one at the very beginning of the trailer with Vanny peeking around the door. Now this is it's basically the same to what the first trailer gave us, like the first ever Security Breach trailer gave us, but it's still a pretty cool scene. There seems to be a bit like Vanny seems to be really a lot more detailed, especially with the fingers. The fingers seem to be really detailed, which I quite like. Especially since it's supposed to be a PS5 game, so obviously it'd be really detailed. It is kind of interesting though with the caution staff only, so we don't know what could be behind that door that Vanny is peeking around from. So that could be quite cool to reveal. Maybe it's a place that we get to go as Gregory, or an exclusive place where we have to go there with Glam Freddy. It's Glam Freddy because you can go inside of him, as you can see from the trailer, which will also be an image that you can see later on, which I will also be talking about, game mechanics with Glam Freddy and whatnot. Yeah, on to the next one, which is Chica looking sus as ever. So basically, this one is makes you think, because she seems to be walking over to somewhere after hours. This seems to be after hours from what Han Unit is saying in the background, and it's Chica going over and eating something. It's pretty weird. I don't really know what it is. Well, I want to know, but at the same time I don't, because it's going to be something like a child. Probably. I honestly don't know what to expect from FNAF anymore. But it looks, again, it gets you thinking. All these images that I'm going to show, they get you thinking, because we've only ever got trailers. We haven't really got, say, some games you'd get, I don't know, first 30 minutes, first 10 minutes of gameplay. But we've only got small snippets of gameplay, and the rest of it being just cinematics. But nevertheless, it still looks really cool, very ominous as well. Yeah, pretty alright. Alright, next image seems to be just Gregory walking around, as the player, walking around, the main area. See, there's a prize corner. Well, it's not really a corner. There's also L Chips, which is quite a cool reference to one of the animatronics in FNAF 6. And onto my custom night. Doesn't actually tag you in FNAF 6 though, which I wish it did, but it's all about the lore. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Very, from what we can see, very, very, very detailed. RTX is definitely on with this one. It's pretty good. Also, it makes you wonder if we were actually able to go inside of the shops. The little stall places, got L shapes, and then obviously with Bonnie's bowling that we saw in the last trailer. It could be pretty cool. I think it was in the last trailer, but I'm not sure. And then the golf course as well could be pretty cool. But yeah, stuff like L ships, places like that. It makes you wonder if you're actually able to go in it. Maybe win prizes from the prize corner, but maybe if you make too much noise with them, then it attracts some animatronics and they just come after you. It's pretty cool. It's really cool. Okay, now we have Sunrise and Moondrop. I'm going to show those separately. Actually, I'll just run both on screen. Boom, boom, there you go. Basically, this it seems pretty cool, and it could also show as to how he'll transform, how Sundrop will transform into Sunrise will transform into Moondrop, and vice versa throughout the game. So we Sunrise goes on screaming about "I warned you" or something, and then he falls backwards off of the thing he was standing on. Now this is pretty interesting because it shows that these Moondrop and Sunrise they can talk. They can definitely talk. And they seem a bit crazy, like unhinged, a bit like sadistic maybe. It's pretty cool because I haven't really seen that with FNAF before. Like you'd see Afton, he's a murderer, but he's not. He doesn't really sound crazy. He just sounds creepy. But these Sunrise and Moondrop, they sound the creepy and they sound insane. Basically, they sound like if the Joker was a FNAF animatronic. Really, it's a really cool concept, and I really like the idea of it. Okay, I do want to talk about the Moondrop bit individually because Moondrop definitely sounds a lot creepier. So yeah, as Sunrise, ironically, Sunrise drops below the desk, it looks like, and then Moondrop rises. It's quite ironic. It's really creepy, and I don't want to see a jump scare from either of these two. His voice is like very deep. It's sort of the type of voice that you'd expect Carnage from Venom 2 to sound like, from Venom Let There Be Carnage. Except he doesn't. Carnage sounds more growly. It sounds like his voice would echo in a small room, sort of thing. Whereas Moondrop maintains that creepy, sadistic side, whilst also being like a lot creepier about it than Sunrise is. Okay, next is really cool. So obviously we know Glamrock Freddy is going to be helping Gregory through this, possibly manipulating him. Maybe that's a possibility, but all we know is they're helping each other, and when it's like in a locker room or something. I don't know why there'd be a locker room in the Pizzaplex, but it seems that Glamrock Chica is walking by, and you can disguise yourself using Glamrock Freddy. It's pretty cool. You can climb in and out of him at will. Well, probably not at will. I'm guessing it's for certain parts in the game. But perhaps maybe another thing is that I don't know why, but I have a feeling that this might not be six. Well, this might not be Five Nights. Bit of a weird assumption, I know, since the game is literally called Five Nights at Freddy's, but it seems like it wouldn't, like I don't know how Gregory would get stuck into the pizzeria 5 nights in a row, unless the first night he gets stuck in, but then after he feels like after the first night he's got to uncover the rest of the secrets after what he's seen, so maybe he stays back purposefully on the other 4 nights, which I think would be quite cool. Yeah, but I'm back onto the Glamrock Freddy. It looks really cool. The animation for going inside of him as well looks really cool. And also, this is a good time to talk about the mechanics for Glamrock Freddy. We're not exactly clear what they're gonna be. we know you can disguise yourself as, well, you can disguise yourself and make it so you're not being followed or not getting chased by animatronics. But we don't really know what else he can do. Maybe he can temporarily turn off the animatronics, even though actually we already know that he can do that. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. Maybe he obviously has some sort of ability other than just to hide. Because if it doesn't, that'd be a bit disappointing, but it'd still be really cool. It's cool to have Freddy on your side at all. Yeah. Okay, just before we go on to the next one, here's a little image of how the camera system, no, not the camera system, the interface that you'll have when you go into Glam Freddy looks pretty cool. Anyway, onto the cameras. So the camera is quite a controversial bit. Not a lot of people liked the cameras. Everyone said it looked like Roblox with the graphics, which I understand, but it's not like the graphics are going to be the highest quality. For the cameras, they're gonna make it realistic. If the cameras are in 4K, that's gonna look a bit weird, because why would the company want to spend how much money on 4K cameras? But yeah, off track. Anyway, it looks really cool. Cameras. I'm pretty sure Steel did tweet a picture of like a glam rock helpy fixing cameras, so they might be reworking on the cameras, which is a really nice thing to do. Because they could just not do it at all, and and just leave it at that. But they didn't, and they decided to do it, which is pretty cool. It's really cool. But yeah, the camera system, it's not gonna be like a main bit of the. It's not gonna be like an integral part of the story. Obviously, it'll be important, but it won't be, like a sole factor of what makes the game great. Maybe it might not even be Gregory who's going to use it. Maybe it's be the Vanessa, the security guard. Maybe you get to play as her as well as Gregory, so you got multiple sides to the story. I think that could be pretty cool. Okay, so here's one that doesn't really add anything to anything really. It's just, maybe it's just a bit of showcasing Montgomery. But I really like this freeze frame of him. It looks really cool, especially the motion of him, just screaming at Gregory or whoever it is, just screaming at the camera and jumping off. It looks really cool. I really like the animation, man. It's so cool. The animations are so good. Everything looks really good. Everything it's so cool, and it's great to have a FNAF game that looks this good. Like we haven't had a FNAF game look like this ever. Like not even like there's nothing that could compare to this at all, and that's what makes it so good. Okay, this next one's big, literally and figuratively, Music Man, except he's 17 foot tall and has about 6 legs. I don't know what to say about this one. It looks insane and terrifying. I did not want to come across this when I played the game, but unfortunately, I know I'm gonna have to when I play it. So, pretty great. One thing that I was starting to think about was, what if there's boss fights in this? With this and perhaps the Broken Chica at some point too. It looks like it's potentially a boss fight that you have to kill. Which I think could be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Maybe you've got some bosses in the middle and in the end. I think that they probably have a pretty easy one in the beginning. Like I'm not sure, but maybe you've got to kill one of those weird puppet things, which we'll also talk about later on. Which those are creepy as hell. Okay, so I'm just gonna talk about the coolest scenes. What I think are the coolest scenes, in the trailer, which is most of these moments that I'm about to show you. First one is all four animatronics up close, and then like a shot of them all walking towards walking forwards, like it's pretty far away, and lower at the ground as well. Like the way it's angled, it just looks so cool, and then the light behind them as well looks awesome, and then the poster next, and then the poster as well on the walls beside them looks pretty funny as well. It looks really cool. And there's also the like the titles for the it's like a title card in a movie, except it's for all the characters. It's like introducing them. It looks so cool, man. It's literally the best scenes in the entire thing. And also, there does seem to be a flash effect, because during the Roxanne Wolf one, it shows a bit of gameplay for them all, apart from Glam Freddy, obviously. But it shows you shocking. It's like a shock sent to Roxanne, which stuns her for a second, which is pretty cool. And then also for Glamrock Chica as well, it shows the broken Chica, and what seems to be some mines chasing after you, which looks so cool. And then the way the effect of like the, what's it called? The reflection. Oh, kill me. The reflection of the Mega Pizza Plat sign in Monty's glasses is just a testament to how good the graphics are. And it looks so cool with them all, jamming out and stuff. It looks really cool. And then he's got a friggin' machine gun. For one, he has a damn machine gun. Monty has a damn machine gun, which looks insane. Freddy, also, during Freddy's, he seems to be glitching out, and it falls, it says, what does it say? I may have to look at that. I'm actually watching this live right now. Detected, something detected. And then it has them all on the stage, jumping up, with those sort of stages that at concerts would lift up, and then half the time they fall. It's quite funny. And then it shows Chica jamming out with a bunch of those weird movie things. I forgot what they're called. And then the second best shot in this entire trailer is Vanny walking up the dark hallway, and then appearing right in front. It's so cool. And then we get to see the money shot. The weird marionette things just look awesome. And then we get the title. That's the money shot even. We get the title and the date. So, pretty mad. Very, very cool. And that's it. A truly astounding trailer that I'm sure everybody loved. It's great. It's a perfect showcase of the graphics. I can't get enough of them, man. I can't. I've rewatched all of the trailers so many times because the graphics are just so good. It looks so scary, and it just looks great. I honestly cannot wait for this game, man. It's gonna be so cool. And now that we have an official release date that isn't even that far away, and most kids, they're gonna get this for Christmas. It's great because 50, 60, 30 pound game. It's not very ideal for the average FNAF fan, which is about a 10-year-old. And it looks pretty good. I'm definitely gonna be getting this, whether it's Christmas or just in general. I'm definitely getting this 100%. Yeah. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Can't wait for Security Breach, I guess.